Hello there. It is almost 8 a.m. I have missed. I've watched the last few minutes as I've been setting up the stream. But I've missed the first goal, etc. Missed the start of the game. I tuned in and there was like 11 minutes left in the quarter. But it's the first quarter, so I guess I'm not that late. I'm good. There's a mark. Could be another goal for Collingwood here. It's 7:54 in the morning. Let me just check if my mic is working. Mic is working. Alright, that's perfect. Hello, average target frog. How you doing? Ugh, 7:54 a.m. I don't know the last time I got up this early to watch an AFL game. Probably last year's grand final, actually. That was even earlier. That was like 5:30. Go Collingwood. I tipped Collingwood for this game, so so far they're doing good on that. I forgot my. It's a good thing they got a goal because I need to go. I forgot a water bowl. I'm thirsty. I'm still on the mic. I'm still here. My word. Always bloody. I guess it's not the worst thing to forget when you're streaming. The thing is, average target frog. I've got my tips wrong every time so far. So maybe Geelong will come back because I tipped Tigers and I tipped Melbourne, and they've both lost. So we'll find out today if I'm a jinx or not, or whether I'm just part of a jinx. Oh, and there's another. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought. For a second, I thought Collingwood smashed another one. They're starting this almost as good as they started the grand final 4 years ago. I honestly thought they just got to go again, but yeah, it was behind. You tipped the Lions and the D's. Fair enough. I wonder if Davidoff's at this game. He's a subscriber, he's a Geelong fan who used to make Geelong videos. Happy at the Swans won. Yeah, yesterday I didn't really mind who won. Like I prefer Melbourne, but I didn't really mind. Plus, like Sydney at the SCG in a home prelim is pretty big. I'm looking forward to that. This good fun. This. I'm just watching him fight over the ball. So many players involved there. Fair play. 3 loss on AFL to Geelong. Oh, that's mad. Damn. I didn't expect that. Go Geelong. No, he's missed. Even the commentator thought he's got a goal. 316. Davidoff 316. They might get a goal here. It's a mark for Collingwood. I did say Collingwood would win. Dacos! Go! Oh boy! Geelong, wake up. Is your habit of dominating a season and then not doing well in the finals happening again? Because at the moment it looks like it might. I did tip Collingwood because I had a feeling. Not a push apparently. Good for Geelong. Could have been another Collingwood free. The Magpies might make it worse, the way this is going. We're doing a live reaction to elimination final, yeah. Yeah, I am, yeah. That was gonna happen anyway. The only question was whether I was gonna wake up in time for this game. And the answer was pretty much yes, although I was late. Jeremy Cameron, finally, my friends. Geelong have got to go. We might have a game on our hands. I like close games. I want them both to lose, so I don't really mind. Like, if Geelong come back, fine. If Collingwood keep going, fine. You know, one of them will lose either way, so we're good. Really watching half of tonight's game and watching Merseyside Derby. Oh, fair enough. Oh, wait, that's today. My word. Ugh. It's a Goodison as well. It's gonna be a good game. What else we got? Brentford, Leeds, Chelsea, West Ham, Newcastle, Palace, Forest, Bournemouth, Spurs, Fulham, Wolverhampton, Villa, Man City. Okay. Sunday you got Man United, Arsenal. It's gonna be a battle. Kind of not looking forward to it. Starting with 5 wins, but United away we don't win a lot. 90 seconds left in the first. That's where I am in terms of like reacting, just so you can tell how far behind I am on the stream. Stream delay is something else. But I assume like watching it in England I'd be behind live anyway. And then there's a stream delay. And then the score updates later on, so you see my reaction like 30 seconds after it happens. Elliot, Mark, this should be a goal. Feels like they worked a lot on camera angles. Not an easy one, but he can do it. Behind. It wasn't far off. It wasn't far off. I guess you should have at least got a goal, but they need to step up. Because if this keeps going, they could be in big trouble by half time. Quarter time. Quarter time. This is a good time to share out these streams on my Facebook page. Good quarter for the Pies, yeah, very good quarter. Very good quarter. Make it look professional. Pies are on top. Yep. Geelong, they got to come up with something before it's too late. You had a feeling that Pies might win, and it's possible at the moment. Yeah, I tipped the Pies as well, for a couple of reasons. They've won a lot of their games recently. Yes, a lot of those were against like lower ladder sides, but still, momentum's a good thing. They've lost just one game in like a lot of weeks. And that's for Geelong. They've obviously been on great form as well. But like, there's so many seasons where they play very good home and away, but not good in the finals. And this is just another season where it's just like that, it seems. But it's just one quarter, so maybe they just had a little bit of a blip, but still. There was it 2019 or 2018? There was another season where they were first, and they were clearly the best team home and away. Then in the finals, nah. I'm trying to share my stream out, but I can't find my own video. Oh, there it is. You had a feeling the Cats might start slowly. Pies have won more thrillers, but the Cats have won more convincingly. Pies beat the Cats in the 2019 qualifying final, but the Cats did beat the Pies in the 2020 semi-final visiting Canberra. Yeah, that 2020 was the one season they did okay in the finals, but then they lost to Richmond anyway. Right, now I've shared all these streams to Facebook. They put them on Twitter as well. Alright, we're about to start for the second quarter. So let me hurry up and tweet these streams up. Alright, here we go. Cat Star doesn't hold up in finals. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not the biggest fan of Collingwood, but I really enjoy watching them play and their new culture. I mean, yeah, they can be very good to watch. They got some good players, obviously. Back for the second quarter. Hello. Like with Geelong, like not doing well in the finals. Like I always assumed it was just like a nerves thing. they can't handle the pressure. But like, there's a number of reasons, right? They could get tired. Like, they're quite an old squad, aren't they? Obviously, Dylan just said this style doesn't hold up. There's multiple reasons, isn't there? It's not just as simple as they can't handle the finals. They can't clearly. They can't handle it as well as they should. Got quite a lot of people coming in the last few minutes. Fan 36, Dylan S, Melbourne Demons Maniac. Yeah, welcome to the stream. And anyone else who probably isn't chatting, you know, some people just watch. We got a mark though. Oh no. Not a mark there. I thought there. Yeah. Umpire was like, go back. Did they not call play on? That's not a mark either. Did they not call? Okay. The advisor already pulled just the times. Yeah, I was a bit confused. Like, what's going on here? Okay, okay. To be fair, play it again. Yeah, he may have marked it behind the line. In real time, it looked like he got it in play, but like, I think that's behind the line, possibly. That's very close. Are those the only two angles we got? So umpire's cool then, based on what he just said. Is the umpire's cool? Umpire's. What did he call? I don't. It's a behind there, not a mark. Okay. Behind. Another point for Collingwood. Every time Collingwood attack, you know, they look like they might get a goal. Even when they don't, they at least look dangerous. Geelong don't look dangerous to me at all. like, when they go forward, I'm thinking, oh, okay. And it's not like I don't want them to score. Like, I want to see a close game. So I want Geelong to come back and get points back while it's still possible. But if this keeps going, this is over by the third quarter. Having said that, it is 14 points. So, you know, all it takes is a few goals to turn everything around, turn the tide, momentum changes. But they got to actually get something first. Catch choke on again. This final stroke from Geelong. Did that go off? Rowan has... I don't know if Rowan shot there, but if he did, he shot so badly it's gone backwards. And that's summing up Geelong's game today. Just backwards. Geelong has lost 8 of its last 9 first week finals. Only one they won. Hawthorn missed to go after siren to win it. Wow. So the only one they've won in week one is against us. So thank you for that reminder, Mars. I appreciate that. Go on, Hawkins. Finally! Thank you! Sorry. I'm not cheering on Geelong here. I'm cheering on a close game. I want a close competitive game. That's the only reason you see a Hawks fan cheering Geelong, okay? It's not about... it's not about supporting them, it's about supporting good footy. So I'm in the process of sharing out these all these streams I've done. Let me just share this stream. There we go. At least the Hawks beat the Cats 2013 prelim. Yes. You're not sure which side you should go for? Well, I mean, for me, I want both to get eliminated, but you know they're both going to still be in it after this game. I'd probably rather Geelong lose. Actually, I don't know. No, I'd rather Collingwood lost. Actually, no, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I want both to lose, but like, I don't know who I'd rather lose right now. Who's more likely to lose the prelim? Geelong. Yeah, Geelong. Come on, Geelong. Let's win this game. So we can lose in 2 weeks. It's not happening though, not at this rate. Collingwood just look a lot more dangerous. Supporting the fans want a good crowd. It seems like a good crowd. Is this more or less? I don't know what the attendance is. Do they even tell you like before? Like when I was at the MCG, they tell you like near the end of the game. It's like, is that the same like for watching it from home? But I don't know if does it look like more or less than no, yesterday's game. What was that? That was a terrible shot. Good news for Geelong. They've put it out on the full Collingwood, but that's the thing. Like, it's 10 points. Collingwood could have made it worse. They could have made it a lot worse. Like, Geelong might have been a bit lucky that the Magpies have not been completely accurate. Geelong lose prelims, Collingwood lose City, the SCG, yeah. Yeah, that could work. I do think whoever loses this game will lose to... Sorry, will beat whoever they face in week 2. I do hope I'm wrong. Like, I prefer that the Dogs or the Dockers come here and win. But I don't think they will. But I guess if Geelong lose, there's a better opportunity for them than Collingwood. Although Freo beat Collingwood here, like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, sure, but like, you know, they're a better team now than they were 2 years ago. But that's Freo. What if the Dogs win? That makes it a different situation. Oh, here we go. Finally, go on. Oh my, Rowan. You can get into after half time, so the crowd won't know. Yeah, I guess so. Does anyone actually walk in after half time? Like, how late? What train do you get? Where'd you travel from? I genuinely thought Geelong had a guaranteed goal, but he couldn't get control of the ball. My word, mate. Yeah. The grand final's always at the MCG, and it will be until what 2036 at least. I remember like 2 years ago they signed a new deal where I was just like, you got to sign a deal for that? I thought it was just a general thing. It's always at the MCG. I thought that was like a permanent contract. But yeah, it's at the MCG every year. That stadium is incredible though. Like I knew it was big. 100k stadium's always going to be huge. Like in London we've got Wembley which is 90k. So I could kind of tell like 100k circular stadium is going to be incredible, right? But going there and seeing it in person, that's another experience. And actually seeing a game there as well. I feel like I had the best possible first game. That Melbourne Collingwood game was a ripper. Well, the one thing I will say is, when Collingwood are winning and all you hear around you is Collingwood, that is annoying. That is very annoying. I was with the Melbourne cheer squad. To our left, Collingwood fans. To our right, Collingwood fans. And all you'd hear at the end is Collingwood in both your ears. I was just like, Why have you got an advert? I've got an advert. I just got an advert mid-game. Are you mad? They stopped the advert. I think someone made a mistake. Is it just me who got that? They played an Australian advert for like 10 seconds in the middle of a play. Looks like a crowd of 95k because the MCC's forced to the top. Could be. Could be. You know, I think like it's got to be bigger than yesterday's game. I think. I was surprised, like when I went to the games in round 22. I think Hawthorn Richmond had a higher attendance than Melbourne Carlton. Only slightly, but I was a bit surprised by that. Obviously, Hawthorn Richmond are very good, but like very big. But still, Hawthorn haven't been good for a few years now. Richmond dropped off a little bit. Whereas the other game was, the original MCG team who were battling for top 4 against a team fighting for the 8. How they get an advert mid-game? I don't know. I'm watching on Fox Footy. But I got a international digital membership. Basically what it means is you get a live pass instead of I think you can still get tickets, but you don't get a membership. But it's not. Yeah, a membership in Australia, obviously you can go to games, but internationally you get to watch the games live on Fox Footy, all the games live. But on Fox Footy just now, a few minutes ago, they played an advert for 10 seconds and the advert stopped. So I think someone made a mistake. Almost for Cameron. Rowan, that was unlucky. Oh, that's my alarm. Go to Geelong. Geelong. Yeah, so Supercar's saying that it'll be Geelong Melbourne Grand Final. Still possible. I guess that would require Geelong losing this game actually, but yeah. Finally! Rowan, if he gets this, it's 3 points. Considering how much better Collingwood would have been, that's good. That's good for Geelong. Sydney versus Melbourne in the grand final. Could happen. Could happen. Rowan, come on. Go. There we go. There we go. From now, whether they're home or away, Melbourne will stay at the MCG. Whether that's good or not, right now, I don't know. Because their last 3 games at the MCG, I was at 2 of them. One of them they lost, the other one they only just won. And they won, actually they lost 2 of them actually, lost one last night. But away, they smashed Brisbane and Freo. So, I don't know if the MCG is what they need right now, but they're staying at the MCG, so they've got every chance at going all the way. I don't know why the SCG is going to be hard, apart from Suns and GWS, probably the easiest final venue away, play away. Is it though? Is it though? I am basing this on recent, like last few weeks, especially yesterday, at the MCG against Melbourne in the second half especially. They looked very good. They looked very hard to beat. That sort of form at the SCG with a home crowd behind them, that's hard to beat. If they turn up, their opponents are in trouble. It was like the recent game against Collingwood, round 22, that as well. They know what they're doing, the Swans, at the moment. Melbourne are toast. They can't beat Geelong or Collingwood. Well, we'll see. They smashed Geelong last year, so they got to revive last year's form. It's just 2 points. Just 2 points. You'd be more concerned about Adelaide Oval, Optus. I wouldn't say this year. MCG, sure, but I wouldn't say this year. Like, I'd argue I'd rather go... Like, let's say Port Adelaide were 8th or something. Actually, that wouldn't work. They wouldn't be at home. Let's say Port was 6th. I'd rather do that than go to Sydney. I'd rather be 7th place facing Port than... let's just put it that way. And I'd rather play the Dockers in Perth than Sydney. But obviously Dockers is a further... My check. Oh, what a block. What? It's a behind. Collingwood calling for that. This year, right now, Sydney away is a tougher game than Perth or Adelaide. That has nothing to do with the ground, but with the opponent. Yeah, but it's also partly to do with the opponent. It's Sydney. They're a top 4 team. The only reason they weren't second was Melbourne smashing the Lions by like I don't know how many points. What do you mean it has nothing to do with it? It has everything to do with it. My whole point was, Cats are leading now, by the way. This is crazy. My whole point was, the way they played yesterday at the G, against Melbourne in the second half, if they play like that, at home, with the crowd behind them, that's going to be hard to beat. It's going to be a sellout home crowd, mostly Sydney fans. That sort of atmosphere, combined with yesterday's form, that's what I'm on about. Collingwood's one loss in how many weeks was them? So, at the SCG. So, you know, that's one example. Time in front, Geelong 2 minutes. Collingwood 49 minutes. Sydney fans don't show up. I wouldn't be too sure about that. Behind for Geelong. Geelong looking better now. I ain't picking that up, whoever that is. Collingwood crumbling, yeah. This is Geelong's quarter so far. Magpies probably messed up a potential goal. That's zone print in between Cats and Pies got 98k, more than the grand final the next week did. It's probably the same ballpark, yeah, possibly. Mark? No. full. 2 minutes 13 to go. Pies are choking 3 goals to 0 this quarter. Yeah, so far. This time has flown. It's almost half time. I mean, I did start late, but like, thing is actually that I woke up at like 7:15. This game started 7:35. I was just too slow to get the stream ready. Started at like 7:54 or something. Ooh. I thought that was high. Play on. I thought Hawkins would shoot. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play to pass it, but it's behind at 5 points. I feel like Hawkins could have snapped that. I don't know if it's just me, but as soon as he picked it up, I thought, snap it. So opposites. These quarters are the opposites. Collingwood bossed that first quarter. I just thought Geelong have no chance here. Second quarter, Geelong have bossed it. It seems they've not completely crumbled. Maybe we've all spoken too soon. If this is the result, I hope Freo. I mean, I already hope Freo win. I want Freo to win it, definitely. But like, I feel like Freo have a better chance to beat Collingwood at the MCG than the Dogs do. Yes, I know the Dogs. They finished 7th. They won the flag. I get it. But the Dockers can play the G, and they can beat the Magpies here. They've done it recently. Not this year, but they have done it. And they're better now than when they did it. So, I've said this twice now this stream. You watch Power Women's today play at Alberton Overway for Derby. Oh, that's cool. What are the scores in that? Let me check that. Good mark. Hoskin Elliott. A chance to put Collingwood ahead before half time. Oh, Melbourne beat North in a thriller. That's cool. I'm going to react to Hawthorn Essendon round 1 and Melbourne North round 2 at some point. When I have time, when I find time, I'll do those 2 reactions. Hoskin Elliott. Collingwood a point ahead at half time. Half time, 31, 32. I didn't. 4-7, 31, 4-8, 32. There we go. That's the more professional score talent. Richmond lost to Adelaide. Yeah. Port Adelaide lost to Western Bulldogs. What? Freo must be one of the best AFLW teams. They scored 1 point against Geelong. 127. That's crazy. Freo are meant to be good in AFLW. Oh, that's Saturday's game's done as well. Okay. Right then. I will be back for the second half. Or maybe earlier, I don't know. I'm not getting breakfast right now. I'm just checking on something, but it's half time and I'll have my usual break. Goodbye for now. I'll be back. The stream is still live. Right, second half about to start. Straight away, there's a mark for Collingwood. Am I live streaming the 3-0 beat the Bulldogs game? Yes, that was always going to happen. Only game in question was this game because it was at 7:35 in the morning for me, so I wasn't sure if I'd wake up in time. But I woke up in time for halfway through the first quarter. But yeah, I was always going to do the 3-0 game. Day off, 11:10 a.m. Easy. Elliot misses. Excuse me. What's up? What's up is the sky. Or if you're indoors, the ceiling. Tim Trent is going to Richmond on a 7-year deal worth $5 million. Oh, really? The Cats and the Pies normally play tired Armstrong games, set 2020. Yeah, it's quite a good matchup. So I was saying yesterday, like, it seems like we got the best possible week one, considering the teams we got in the A. Here come Collingwood. It seems the team going that way is always doing well so far. quite, not quite. My volume is way too low. Is it? Is it actually? Geelong defending it okay for now. Very tight. Although it isn't Collingwood attacking 50. Geelong need to get it out, but at least they haven't conceded a goal. Could be worse, I guess. Almost. You almost deafened yourself. Am I actually too quiet? It's already been increased by 10 decibels. 20 decibels? Does that sound louder? Or it could be just that the mic is... I mean, the mic is next to me. The mic can hear me. "50 meters? I mean, that's one way to get Geelong down the field. My word. Cameron misses. Might be way too loud. I mean, it's on 20 now. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? I mean, it definitely sounds louder. Let's try 15 then. That's 15. Let me check this again. Sounds better. 15 sounds like a nice little middle ground. Mark! This could be a Collingwood goal right here. So what's it like now? Is it too loud or too quiet? Only his 7th game. Can he get a goal? Yes, he can. 9 points. Oh, it's good. Thanks, Luke. That's the first goal of the quarter, right? There's 12 minutes left. 12 minutes 33. I think we found the right sound then. In the middle of too quiet and too loud. Who would have thought? Choke Long is back. Yeah, but you see, the team that's attacking that direction is always doing well. So maybe Geelong have a great fourth quarter. Just putting it out there. I don't know if the wind's blowing that way, but there's something about going that way that really helps whichever team goes that way. Or it could be just coincidence. Take it. Duncan, for God's sake. Ah! Where are your goals, man? Where are your goals? This is quite low scoring, isn't it? Geelong have scored 4 goals. The Magpies scored 5. It's a bloodbath. It's 8 points, mate. Relax. But although, if actual magpies fought actual cats, it would be quite bloodbathy. That's probably happened. Does that happen in Australia? Do magpies fight cats on the streets? That sounds like a thing that would happen. I didn't see many magpies in Melbourne, you know. Maybe I got lucky. Not a mark. Oh, players going off blood rule. Oh, I thought you meant bloodbath in terms of Geelong are losing. There we go, finally. Geelong have a mark. Can they get this one? Geelong set shot bingo. Will this be a behind? Will this be a goal? Will this be out on the full? Will it hit someone in the face? Will it go in the sky? Will it go backwards? Anything's possible right now, especially with Geelong. Mitch Duncan steps up. Bingo card says, go. It says go. Geelong have got a goal. This is breaking news. This is huge. Will I do UCL predictor this year? Yes. I might do a 2-in-1. Might do Champions League, Europa League just in one big video. Or not. Could do 2 separate ones. But yeah, it'll be at some point. Probably, I might record it tonight. Today in England and America, I don't know if it's the same in Australia, but today is National Cinema Day. So every movie is £3, regardless of what movie you're watching. You can watch it in 4D for £3, IMAX, etc. So like every cinema ticket is £3 today, like in all cinemas in the UK. So I'm going to the cinema to watch like 3 movies. Although for me it's free anyway, but I'm going with family and it's cheap for them. So like I'll be busy all day today after the 2 AFL games. Then tomorrow I'm probably going to cinema again. And I'll be recording second channel videos. So, it will be up either Sunday or Monday. The Champions League predictor will be up, but it should be a live stream thing at some point. That sounds good to have a free cinema. It's free. It's £3. It's not free. For me, it's free because I got membership at a cinema. So for me, it's free. But like it's £3. £3 per ticket today for every movie. Rowan, what a mark! What a mark! It's time once again for the Cats Set Shop Bingo. It's actually like an American thing, the cinema thing, National Cinema Day, but UK doing it the first time. Bingo card says go for Gary Rowan. 45-41. 8:51 to go in the third. We've had a good final series so far. No pressure, Fremantle and Western Bulldogs. You've got a lot to live up to in terms of game quality. Someone said yesterday this would be the best game in the week of the finals. It could be, but I don't know. Thursday night was pretty good, pretty damn good. What do I like about F1? To you, it seems boring when cars driving circles for hours on end. What makes it interesting for you? There's a lot of things I like about it. I like racing in general, like general motorsport, and like F1 is just the pinnacle of it. 200 miles an hour cars just going at it. I like different things about it. I like there's 10 different teams. There's some are capable of like being at the top, some at the bottom, some in the midfield. So there's like different battles going on. So it's not all about like the battle for first. There's like battles for getting a top 10 position for points, etc. I like how there's a lot of like there's 20 plus tracks every year. Each track is like unique in its own way. Some tracks have more straights, others more corners. So some drivers are better on some tracks and worse on others. Some are just good at everything. Sometimes you get like surprise winners, etc. Go! Oh, Geelong hit the post! Oh my word, that was crazy. Oh my word, that was crazy. And also there's like pit strategies. And each team has 2 drivers. Each driver wants to win, so like they gotta prioritize who they want to favor. So that's interesting as well. Strategies: how many times you want to pit stop, what tires you need. All that's interesting to me. Each track is a different amount of laps. There's a lot of things I find interesting about it. Best part of racing is overtaking as well, and there's a lot of that, especially recently. I was going to say something else, I forgot. And they sound incredible, especially in person. Something I missed. This is the best final series you have experienced at the moment. Oh, that's a bold statement. We've had some great final series over the years, especially in the mid-2000s. Is Arsenal v Chelsea Emirates Stadium the game we want to go to? There's 2 games I'm able to go to before Christmas, and that's Arsenal v Tottenham and Arsenal v Nottingham Forest. They're both sold out within hours, and I've not got a ticket. Go Collingwood! They're back ahead. But yeah, I've not got a ticket for either game. I was in Australia when the Tottenham game went on sale, sold out within hours. I was in Germany when Nottingham Forest game went on sale, sold out within hours. So I can't go to any Arsenal game until after 2023. The Chelsea game I'll be working. Any other game I can go to, I'll be working. So I'm relying on the cup draw. Hopefully we get a game on my day off. Collingwood back ahead, 46-47. Even worse than Tom Lynch. What about drag racing? Same thing, except drag racing is awful. That's just a straight. We need a combination of straights and corners. Tight corners, slow corners, fast corners, big straights, short straights. Need a mix of everything. That's what F1 gives you. And it's got like, obviously, more than 20 different tracks. Varies every year. And also, it's 2 hours. That's the limit for a race. So if you don't finish within 2 hours, you're disqualified. But yeah, a race is ended. I mean, that doesn't work because like as soon as first place finishes, the next time you cross the finish line, you finished. So like even if you get overlapped like 5 times, when the winner finishes the race, you're done. But like yeah, 2 hours is the limit, the time limit they put on F1. So if you can't finish race in 2 hours, whatever lap you're on, that's when it ends. But most races are like 90 minutes. Because they're going 200 miles an hour, so it ends pretty fast. Unless there's a crash and there's a safety car. This is a ripper of a game, you know. I'm delighted I've gotten up early to watch all of these. Going to Australia fixed my sleeping pattern and I appreciate it. There's a good mark. Why didn't I go to 24 Hours of Le Mans? I've never thought about it, but yeah, that would be a cool thing to experience. Was that a goal? It's not okay. That was incredible. That was pretty close to the post, you know. That was an incredible goal. Mr. Johnson, fair play, mate. That might be a goal of the game. I doubted it in real time because it looked like it might have gone wide. But that was incredible. Show me a replay, damn it. My word. How long are you going to take? Incredible goal. They've just shown me the replay from the same angle. Give me another angle. You're telling me you have one angle of that goal. The best goal of the game, and you have one angle. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. They've shown one angle. Give me another angle. You had that angle in the first quarter again with Jamie Elliott. Don't give me that. Why have we got one angle of the goal? There's a cameraman on break. That's deliberate, surely. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Is it? It is, yeah. He kicked it off the field, bruv. Shoot! There's a chance for Geelong here. Shoot! Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful goal. these last few goals, my word, mate. And not just the goals, just in general, the plays. That post hit as well a few minutes ago. Oh my word. Yeah, the game has come alive. Geelong have almost doubled their goal tally in this quarter. There's something in my eye. Oh, that's what I was going to say about F1. Radio messages. The drivers can't talk to each other, but like when they have a problem with a driver, they start complaining in the radio to their team. That's one of the funniest things about F1. It's hilarious to... like imagine, like, obviously you get those road rage videos. Road rage videos online. People like terrible drivers, etc. Basically that, but 200 miles an hour. I always think, like, how do you keep the concentration to keep driving that fast and still complain to the radio? Behind. It is now level. Or is it out of bounds? The MCG looking incredible as always. No, it wasn't. Okay, it was a throw. Okay, never mind. I thought I was behind. .243 to go. Hangs in the balance this game.
Jamie Elliott. This is pretty far out, but he can do it. Here we go. Exactly 2 minutes left as I'm saying this. He runs up. Elliott. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking great. It's looking very good. That's big. 1:47 to go in the third. .14 to go. I'm not trying to be funny, but until about 30 seconds ago, I forgot Dangerfield was on the field. Paddy's on the field? What? I genuinely forgot he was there. I'm just like, oh, there he is. He's my favourite Geelong player. In fact, I've just noticed Mason Cox. I must be blind or something. Come on. 20 seconds. If anyone's getting something, it's Collingwood. Oh, they saved. Geelong may have saved themselves there. Yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't give it away. 3, 2, 1. Siren. Alright then. 7 points. Give me a sec, I'll be back. But this is a ripper of a game. What a third quarter. What a game in general. What a final series so far. My word. This is crazy. Hello there. My mum just got home. She went shopping, so I'm just putting things in the fridge. And I got some water as well. What have I missed? Ban 30, fan 36 for... No, I'm not going to ban people for score updates. Obviously, we know the score. It's obviously... I mean, it's on the screen. Obviously, the screen's delayed, but, you know, it is... That's fine. That's a common thing for game streams. Not just mine, but generally. Last quarter, huge. Yes, Supercar, you're right. It is going to be huge. Get my mum to live react to the game. It would be very long explaining everything to her. My granddad watches my channel. I don't know if he understands, but my mum tells me like he watches my channel a lot on his television. But to be fair, Mars, that's a good video idea, so who knows. Am I live streaming 3 of Bulldogs? Yes. I was always going to do that one. I was going to do all the night games for this week, because I knew I'd wake up in time. The only question was this game, because it was 7:35 in the morning for me. But I got up at 7:15, but like it took a while to start the stream, but 7:54 I was on. So like I missed like half a quarter. My grand final prediction. I mean, my prediction was Melbourne Collingwood, but for that to happen, the Pies would have to lose this game. But right now I'm thinking Sydney. Actually, what Mars said this like during like the third quarter. The winner of this game against Sydney. That looks more likely. Or Melbourne Sydney. I reckon Melbourne could still do something, especially considering they're staying at the G. Even though recently they've been better away. Obviously, technically the prelim would be away, but they're still at the MCG. It's still their home ground. Yes, they'll be the away team, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe they might get upset in week 2. I don't think they will, but who knows? Anything can happen in the AFL. Who will hang on in the last quarter? I'm still sticking by my prediction that Collingwood will win, but Geelong have a good chance of doing something. They got to perform though. It seems the team shooting that way is ahead at the end of the quarter, so let's see if Geelong can keep that up. You'd obviously Collingwood play Melbourne in the final. Well, I mean, if Collingwood lose this game, it's possible. Too many close games. 3 of the dogs will probably be a dumpster fire. I hope not. I mean, I hope for 3-0 win regardless. The most likely game could be a belting. I thought Brisbane would get belted, you know. How wrong was I? I was so confident Richmond would win that game. I'm happy they didn't. Geelong by 6. Good prediction. Hey, Mask! They must have been watching the stream. They just showed on the screen. The Cats have won the last 9 week 1 games in the finals. They copied your statistic, Mask. You should sue them for copyrights. They just showed a graphic on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you guys got the same thing. I don't know if you're watching the same channel, but I mean, I'm hearing the same commentators, so maybe you are. Or maybe there's different commentators, different channels, but like, still. Anything can happen in finals, yeah, definitely. The Magpies smashing which was at the MCG in the prelim was pretty crazy at the time. Would I rather Dogs win by 100 points or Freo win by 100? Freo, because I want Freo to win. I like him quite a lot, so I'd like to see him win a final. I've liked him since 2017. I thought, hey, this team looks quite good. At the start of 2017, they actually looked quite good. So I thought, hey, I like them. Then they started doing badly. Then I thought, hey, I can relate to this team. They're like Arsenal. They start well, then they flop. That's why I liked Freo. Because they started well. They always started well, then flopped. And they were inconsistent. And they lost games they should have won. They won games they probably should have lost. It reminded me of Arsenal, actually. So I just thought, hey, I like this team. Let me keep following this team. And now they're actually good enough to make the finals. So fair play. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Yeah, you're right. Would I rather Dogs win by a point or Freo by 100? Freo win by 100. I want Freo to win. I know Dogs winning by a point would be a great game, and I wouldn't mind that. The Goey! Go! Go! Go, the Goey! You see, this is the difference. Geelong get it behind, Collingwood get a goal. Yeah? That's the difference. That's the difference. I'm a Tigers fan, but why would people say about the Lions giving us at the Gabba? Because I would say, like, you beat them at the Gabba a few years ago. Yes, you were obviously a premiership winning team in that year. 2019, I think it was. But Brisbane are worse now. And yes, I know you guys are worse now as well, but Brisbane are worse now than they were a couple of years ago. They're still a finals team, but, like, they finished top 4 3 years in a row. Didn't get past the prelim, got to just one prelim. This year they dropped below the top 4, which is a sign that they're actually dropping off again. Cameron mark. This is a big mark. Like, they needed to respond very quickly. Pies by 2 goals, says 30 fans. Pies v Swans grand final, says Mask. Could definitely happen. Nice one. When I did my who do I think will win the finals, I mean, I did that end of my Colts and Collingwood reaction. I said it'd be either Geelong, Collingwood, or Melbourne. But I underestimated Sydney, clearly. Am I a Hawthorn fan? Yes. Yes. Actually, no. I bought this Hawthorn shirt for no reason. Yeah, I actually support the New Zealand Wallabies. Yes, that makes no sense. Can you imagine New Zealand AFL team? It would make no sense. They have a NRL team, don't they? I don't even watch NRL. Although it was quite fun when I watched highlights of it. Like, I mentioned this in my vlogs in Australia, but, like, that's the biggest thing I learned about Australia. Rugby's not that big over there. I thought it was, but it's just 2 states where it's big. Considering that, you're pretty good at it. But, like, that's, like, the perspective, like, from England. Like, Australia are very good at rugby, so, like, they must like it, right? Same with cricket, but, like, cricket's big in Australia. Like, I know that it's big everywhere in Australia. Go on. Hoskin Elliott. No. Just to go in it. It's so good that Geelong responded straight away. You know, just like, I feel like Collingwood got a goal again, consecutively. That would have been big trouble. Could have set a domino effect in motion. Dogs beat Fremantle tonight. Well, I hope not. Supercar says Geelong Melbourne Grand Final. I mean, if Geelong lose this, yeah, it's possible. Geelong are on the attack, possibly. They've just gone past the halfway points. This is good. Kicked it straight off! You know, when he did that, I thought, there's a guy running behind you. Handballed it to him. Nah, it goes for the kick. I mean, it's not a bad idea to go for the kick, but you overhit it. Obviously, there's more mistakes in finals games. Obviously, pressure's higher, but got to do a little bit better than that. I wouldn't do better, sure, but like... Hello, average target frog. How are you doing? Welcome back. It's been a while. Go on. Not a mark for Rowan. Unlucky. That wasn't so bad. It wasn't. It was balls low. Lipinski, mate. Lipinski, did you see that kick? Man did a very good mark, then he just casually kicked it down the entire field. Elliot, is Elliot going for this? It's not impossible, I guess, but jeez. No, he's not. I thought it was for a second. Cox, no mark. You know, I was playing like outside Marvel Stadium, me, Cardman and Sammy, for like 2 minutes, played a bit of footy. We just kicked it to each other, passed it to each other. I don't know why, I found it really hard to handball it. Like, I handballed it, I'm just like, why does it feel so hard? Am I punching it wrong? Like, what's going on? Because it looks so easy, and it is easy. But like, for some reason I found handballing harder than kicking. I don't know what it was. Mask, which AFL team does he go for? I think if you click on his channel, I think you'll find what team he supports. I think he uploads videos. Oh yeah, you know at Southern Cross Station, you know that building next to it, the radio building? Is that where Triple M is? I'm just curious. Because it said 3AW. Draw. Is that your prediction for this game? Draw. Well, extra time would have. Extra time would be cool. I've never experienced that live. I could have for Port Adelaide West Coast, but like I was at an Arsenal game that day. It's not the case this time round. First of all, we're playing away this on Sunday, so it's a bit different. Triple M is elsewhere. Oh, I see. Speaking of Arsenal, I have moved up. Like, it took me 7 years to move up 40,000 places on the waiting list. That was 80,000 on the waiting list for season ticket. It took me 7 years to get to 40,000. I just moved up 20,000 in 1 week. I don't know how. It's like I'm like 19,000 from the list. So I could be like a couple years away. This passage of play. They are fighting for this ball. Even though it's so close, I still feel Collingwood will win. They just look more dangerous going forward. Whenever Geelong attack, I'm just like, okay, there's a mistake coming here. They're going to give away possession. How are they going to do it? Oh, they're giving away possession. When Collingwood attack, I'm just like, this might be a goal here. And to me, that's the difference. To me, that's what will be the difference. I say this. Smith has missed. Yeah, I say this, yeah. You see what I mean? You hope this goes extra time. It would be great, yeah. Although I'm planning to eat my food, eat my lunch, an early lunch, between the games. So that would not favour me, but yeah, that would be very good to watch. It's been paid. Why? Even I'm confused. I don't even like Collingwood. Why was that? Why was that deliberate? What? You check the channel, it doesn't say. Oh. No idea. Handy point for Geelong. Final Four, Collingwood West. No, I meant Port Adelaide West Coast. 2007. This 2007? No, sorry, 2017. Sorry, 2017. Yeah, Port Adelaide West Coast. The one, yeah, the one where Shuey scored after the siren. That one. 10 minutes left. Such a cagey game. Considering like how the game's going right now at the end, considering, you know, every ball, everyone's going after it. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. There's not many kicks that aren't not many marks that aren't contested. I say this, they've just got two uncontested marks, Collingwood. There might just be a couple more goals in this. Like, there might not be many goals in this towards the end. This might just be about Collingwood. If they get another 2 goals, it's good. They're good. It might be a case where Geelong have to get the next goal. Or, I know there's 9 minutes left. It might be like overreacting. But I feel like possibly there might be like 2-3 goals left in this game. Just with the way the game's going. I think the third quarter was the highest scoring quarter. Because it seemed low scoring apart from that. Selwood. I said Geelong need the next goal. They're getting the next goal! They're ahead! 8:39 to go. I'm still sticking to what I said. There's a couple more goals left in this. This is interesting. I moved backwards to get the logos in there. This lovely Hawthorn shirt needs to get some spotlight. Well, Geelong are winning. Hey, Davidoff, if you're at the game, I hope you're having a good time. I know it could go wrong from now until then, but yeah. Your TV is having a souk. Hey, what's a souk? When I made my video about who I want to win the finals, I said I put Richmond last. I don't want to win the finals. An angry Richmond fan called me a souk. I'm wondering what that means. What's a souk? Did he call me? What did he call me? Let me just double check. Yeah, someone called me a souk. The video where I said, who wants to win the Premiership? That one. A Richmond fan called me a souk. I don't know what that is. That's not good. That doesn't look good for that injury, though. That's exactly what Alan Dydyk did on Queen's birthday 2012, ended his career. Well, I hope it's not the same situation here. As in, like, I hope it's not ended his career. Having a souk with somebody's having a whinge. Oh, is that all it is? Okay. Called me a whinger. I see. Hi, Collingwood, okay. If Geelong get the next goal, that would be more interesting than if Collingwood do, I think. Because Collingwood seem to be better at fighting back. Maybe I'm waffling, but yeah. It means that they think someone is jealous, salty. I was salty, yeah. Am I trolling? You thought you had someone spelled souk wrong, but no, S-double-O-K. So someone called me that. He was a Richmond fan, so like he was annoyed that I didn't want Richmond to win the finals. Everyone gets to play at their home ground, right? In this MCG series, right? Well, apart from Marvel, there's no Marvel, but like MCG, Gabba, Optus, SCG, all involved. Just no Adelaide Oval. It's a good smother. Richmond fan was probably irritated, yeah. I mean, look, I explained my reasons. He was like, did you expect Hawthorn to be competitive against Richmond? I'm just like, no, but like, I expected a bit more than getting smashed like that. It just wasn't very pleasant. I went all the way to Australia and Hawthorn got destroyed, like, by one of the biggest margins of the season. I think they've only beaten Essendon by more. Was it Essendon? I can't remember. They've only beaten one team by more points than us this season, I think. So and witnessing that live, especially like their highest scoring quarter was like next to me. So it just felt really bad. So I'm just like, I don't want to win anymore. So I'm just like, this is really bad. Oh my word, it was a great play. Go! Go for Collingwood! What a goal. What a play. 5 minutes to go, 4:52. Who knows? Maybe in about 7 years' time, this will be a Mars McGee video. Countdown clock and everything. Who knows what could happen in these last 5 minutes? Like, the video would start here. Actually, maybe not. It's 4:52, so like just before this it would start. It would start as that play started. I can predict this. That was a very good goal. A combination of teamwork and a very good kick. He's probably a bit triggered though. Wouldn't be angry not getting expected by a team. Who wouldn't be angry? Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be angry? Especially seeing it live as well. It's even worse. There's already a countdown clock. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. That's a good point. They don't do the 5-minute warning anymore. They do. They do at the stadium. At the stadium, they do. But like, you know, Rowan, what a mark. The MCG has very good Wi-Fi, so you can just check. Marvel's Wi-Fi, does it work? It doesn't. It never works for me. I mean, I'm not in Australia anymore. So it doesn't matter anymore. But like, when I was at Marvel, Wi-Fi never worked. It would connect and it wouldn't get internet. But MCG every time, perfect connection, no matter how many people you're around. We haven't even got that in the Premier League. You go to the Emirates, you don't get a signal. You don't even get Wi-Fi. Rowan, what a goal! What a goal! Incredible. 72-71. What a goal. Great mark as well. I mean, I said there was a couple goals left. A couple goals have happened. So I could be wrong here. There's 3:52 to go. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm saying it's in hoop, but it's cook. So it's sook. Is that how it's pronounced? What a final way of watching. What a week. What a 3 days. Come on, draw. Look, listen, I'm very hungry. I kind of want my food as well. But also, that would be good. Extra time would be good. If it went to extra time, would Freo get delayed? If it did get delayed, it wouldn't be so bad because Perth is still daytime in Perth, right? So at least you get a night game there. It would be night anyway by the second quarter. Throw in. Attendance 91,525. That was more than Melbourne, Sydney, right? I wish I experienced that. I mean, I experienced 90,000 at Wembley at one point. A couple points actually, but still. Not an AFL crowd. Collingwood are coming. 3 minutes left. Throw in, 2:45 to go. Melbourne, Sydney only got 79k. Okay. A lot more. Jack Crisp, I thought for a second, it's a draw! It's a draw! For a second I thought Jack Crisp bloody got a goal, but it's a behind. This game's incredible. 2:28 to go. I've got a tactic, right? You see, I'm an expert, right? Get Dangerfield, right, on the center circle, right, and then somehow pass it to him, and tell him to just whack it straight. He'll get a point at least. Dacos out on the full. 2 minutes left. There's never been extra time at the MCG before. Always outside Victoria. That is a very interesting statistic. There could have been if they did it for grand finals. They do it now, but like before, it wasn't a thing for grand final. You had to replay the game. Like, can you imagine if Collingwood St Kilda went to extra time 10 years ago, 12 years ago? Rowan missed the mark! Holmes. You've done it, Holmes! So I'm trying to do a Sherlock Holmes impression. I should be good at that. It's a British accent. It's not the same accent as me, but like... You'd bet Collingwood Daughters more than you would Geelong, the same situation. Well, we shall see how this goes. If Geelong get a point, if Geelong just get one more thing, that's all they need. $1:11 left. Imagine Collingwood win 12 games in a row by under a goal and lose the first final by a kick. That Dangerfield kick, by the way. Even he's making mistakes. Dangerfield, hold it. Hey, go for goal, mate. Tell the umpire go for goal. Go on. I dare you. Play on. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Geelong have won. Geelong have won. Geelong have won. This game was incredible. Have we had 3 incredible games in a row? I mean, yesterday at the end was Sydney finished it off, but still. Especially this in the Gabba game. Oh my word. What a bloody game. What a bloody game, mate. Collingwood lose, Australia win. Well, they're not eliminated yet, so let's not speak too soon. But we'll see who they play next week. But it's looking like it's going to be Geelong, Melbourne, and Sydney, Collingwood. But we'll see. You know, you never know. Maybe Brisbane might do something. Maybe the winner of tonight's game might do something. But yeah, gonna start a separate stream for next game. Or continue separate stream because I'm gonna have food. So I'll be back when the next game starts. And I think food's almost ready. So I will be off. Thank you for watching. This was amazing. Wish I watched the whole game, but I only missed like half a quarter, so that's all good. But I got up 7:35 in the morning. This game started. I managed to get up and watch 7:54 onwards. So you know, I was okay. I was okay. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. One more look at this magnificent classic Hawthorn Guernsey, and goodbye.